Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 4 of Let's Do the Diablo 3 DLC. Alright, so let's look around. We're gonna go, okay, I'm gonna crush all these things. Remember crushing a certain amount, which somehow I didn't reach there. What, are these like redone? Get lost, so I can crush things to increase my movement speed. There we go. Come on, more! More! Alright, I did 14, so I got a 59-second speed boost. Alright, let's go. Okay, over there. We'll go over there momentarily. Rah, there's so many. What the hell? It hit all the way over there? Wow, that's crazy. I might also increase the difficulty as we go further on. You get bonuses for actually increasing the difficulty, so like more gold and all that sort of stuff. I think you get better drops after a certain point as well. Have a look. Extra experience, extra gold, and then I think like the higher you go, like it's probably only later, like reaching torment and stuff, like your chance to have legendaries drop is increased as well. Something like that. Alright. It's now just kind of killing things to clear out the area. That's what I love doing. Okay, let's get rid of these guys here. Die, die, die. Why are you all the way over there? Yeah. I was tempted to use the speed bonus trick, but it's alright. Maybe I'll use it on the way back. I was looking at my like sort of achievements in this game, like while I was waiting for the previous episode to process. And I was like, oh, I wish I could, maybe I should go for that or whatever. There's like a cool achievement. I don't think I'm going to go for anything necessarily. Maybe, I mean, we'll see when I get there. Everything is involved, like it's all involved with either doing things really fast or doing things really well, or there's one like with the Skeleton King coming up. It says, have the Skeleton King kill 15 of his own minions before killing him. And it's called instant karma, and I'm like, well, it's not really instant, is it? It's gonna take a while for him to kill his own enemies. And the problem is, like, I don't know if it even really works. Like, I feel like the difficulty needs to be higher so that he can do more damage to his minions. But then again, it should work just normally, because the normal minions will have less health, so the damage should be relative. So I don't know. The only reason I think that is because I'm like, how do I not have that already? Like, how did I not try that like several times in all my attempts? I'm sure I did, I just don't remember what happened. Alright, so finally clear of all that. One, two, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, 8. Can you please die? And you too. Alright. Hopefully we fight the Skeleton King this episode. I can't actually remember where he is. Okay, so that's right. This is the Cemetery of the Forsaken. So the way this place works is there are 3 different, like, sort of areas. This is called the defiled crypt. So we go through this area and we try and figure out, yeah, if this is the right one to go through. So, oh nice. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. And that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, ghastly gravediggers. Level 9, that was a crazy amount of experience. Dominant massacre, 2 times experience. Alright, so I finally got to level 9. I thought I had to be level 10. Strange. Oh, it's an active, and what the hell's an active skill? Oh, it's an, never mind, it's another skill. Reanimation. And apparently it's already active because I have so many enemies with me. Oh, so many people with me. Let's have a look at that. So, reanimation. Active. Command your skeletal minions to attack the target and increase their damage against it by 50%. Okay, so, but how did I actually use it? I'm pretty sure I didn't press triangle. Oh, that was cool. I used it there, did you see? Yeah, so I pressed triangle and they all like targeted the enemy. Do I just get to have them? Is that real? Like, is that the case? Oh, I got a new, hang on, so Grim Scythe has got a new rune. Enemies below 20% health have a 5% chance to be decapitated and instantly killed. Really good, really good. Also, one thing I didn't mention is that when you put a rune on, it actually changes the look of the move. So for example, if I have Grim Scythe on, that's what it looks like normally, right? And if I have Grim Scythe with Execution, it actually has a slightly different tinge to it. Nothing too much, but later on I think they actually, like in the later runes, they tend to have like a better look to them. It's a decent move. I don't like being so close to the enemies though. I think I still prefer Bone Spikes. Okay. Adventuring Cudgel. This is a game of synonyms. That's all it is. Just nothing but synonyms for weapons and you know, pieces and stuff like that. Head pieces, chest pieces, shoulder pieces. These games are where I learnt the word like epaulets. Sometimes good stuff drops from those little areas that I just used. Attack. That's awesome. I like it. So the triangle move is something usually that you can just have like with you for. Oh, I'm getting good kills here. Ran out of enemies. 68 brutal massacre. 2.5 experience. Bonus. Yeah, the triangle skills sort of help. They're just like a constant help. You know, you do something to either, I mean, there could be stuff that gets you out of danger as opposed to just like constantly attacking, because right now that's all we're doing, just like attacking like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They give me, is it 8? 7, sorry. 7 skeleton warriors, plus all the guys that I can summon with R2. Pretty crazy. Okay, adventuring two-handed sword of the eel. Okay, so again, that one's going to give us a big boost in damage. Not enough for my liking. I'll keep my one. I like my speed. I prefer speed over strength. It's no good being extremely strong if you're not quick enough. Alright, so let's go here. As a level 2, I might have actually picked the right one. Okay. If I did pick the right one, I might actually... oh, I think I did, yeah. I think the crown is nearby. That probably means I picked the right one. Leoric's crown. Oh, okay, so this is a enemy that you always fight. He's called Manglemore. And he's dead. What did he say? I will something for that. I didn't hear actually. I think there's a way you can check, but I don't remember. One thing I didn't explain, and I said I was going to. Oh, we have a new weapon. Now that's a better weapon, because it's a little bit slower, but the damage is much better and reduces the cooldown of all skills by 4%. None of our skills have cooldown currently. At least I don't think they do. Nope.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. Yeah, okay, in the case, since I picked the right one, I'm not going to even bother with the other areas. I want to try and like search as much as I possibly can, but without going overboard. Okay, so there's an exit. I also got a passive skill slot. Okay, so passive skills are cool. So we unlock a few at a time. So let's have a look. Fueled by death. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speed by 3% for 5 seconds. This effect can stack up to 10 times. And life from death. Consuming a corpse has a 20% chance to spawn a health globe. Okay, we're not dying really that often. We want to move faster. Fueled by death. So I think it means if I do this... Oh, I can't do it yet. But, oh, I mean, I can't do it anymore. I just did it actually. If I consume, hang on a sec, that's where we have to go. I just want to check over here. 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, hang on. Are these gloves better? Yes, they are. Just barely. Yeah, so when I use my square move, it counts as consuming a corpse.
I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
I like the way he says that. I will not allow you to bring that monster there. Oh, wow, he died in no time at all. Overflowing Solstice. Is that any good? 1 to 2 damage, 4 vitality, 5% gold from monsters. It's got a lot of stuff on it. I'm still not good with it. I want a better one. Okay, so now I've got to actually remember to take the crown. We get a town portal, is it? Yeah, use the town portal to return to New Tristram. How do I use it though? Okay, that's right. So if you press right on the thumbstick, you can use your town portal. Town portals are pretty good. The way they work is basically it takes you straight to town, and then you have a portal back to where you were. You can't use it in town, unfortunately. Alright, so we need to take it to Hadrig.
Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. It needs repair. Should be no problem.
Ka-ching, ka-ching,
It's good to
ka-ching.
work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
There is no higher calling than serving the balance. The priests of Rathma would welcome your aid. But I should tell you, during my travels, I found the body of your apprentice. It was a quick death.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
Hope for the worst. Who hopes for the worst? It sounded so poignant until I like thought about it, and I was like, who hopes for the worst? We don't need the damage that bad. Let's keep the rest of the stuff there. Alright, let's talk to Deckard Cain again.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems.
You know what? Now that I'm actually like listening to the story, it's actually really cool. Okay, so this is the blacksmith's belongings. He has a mirror's letter to Hadrig here. Let's read that one. I'll listen to it.
Do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Oh, that's really cool. So here are the other potential areas. So there's a defiled crypt there. There's a fleeting shrine that actually makes you run faster, and it gives you more pickup radius. Let's see if I can move even faster with this. Woohoo! Wait, no, I'm not gonna go into there. Oh, I can't consume corpses if I don't have enemies around. Oh, hang on. I was trying to increase my movement speed even more. Alright, that's awesome. Movement speed might be in the necromancer's... Oh, what am I doing? Nope, I have to go back to the Cathedral Garden. Silly me. So use the waypoint, go to Cathedral Garden, it kind of like automatically selects it for you there to help you out. Back into Leoric's Passage. And now, remember this door I mentioned that we couldn't open before? Well, he said now that we've done whatever it was that we did, we can, I guess we got the crown and we defeated that dude. Now we can go in here and use the crown to face off against Skeleton King, but not before going to the Cathedral. So the Cathedral has a few more. Bang.
I'm afraid not.
You no longer.
The Cathedral has a lot more enemies. Oh, sorry, a lot more levels and stuff, so... Die, 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 die. A lot of this game is actually spamming buttons, I'll be honest with you, but you have to kind of like know what you're doing as well. You have to know like which buttons to press when. You can for the most part, you can probably just spam buttons, but yeah, you also... I know what this is. and I've forgotten. Okay, wait, what? Get the oh, okay. That's someone else in my friends list who plays the game. Okay, so if you kill them, you actually get legendary, like legendary items, and for yourself, and then you can send a gift to one of your friends, which is, I think, almost always, if not always, a legendary item, which is really cool. Those guys, like when you're playing on harder difficulties, they can get really hard. Yeah, the game looks like fairly easy right now because I'm just like destroying everything quite easily and quickly. But that's only because I'm playing on like the easiest difficulty, so even if I don't have like great items, I can still win. If I was playing on like a difficulty even 2 times harder than what I'm playing on, it would be a totally different story. Okay, so unfortunately that other legendary that I got was another helm. I don't think it was another Leoric's helm. Are you serious? It was another Leoric's crown? I can't remember if the legendaries in this game are unique or if... No, there's got to be more than just Leoric's crown for a headpiece. Also, I pick everything up, even if it's not for me. This has been just the way I've played forever. The main reason for that is I always like to sell things. Like I did it... yeah, right.
Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Alright, cool. So there's more, like, there's a ton of lore in this game, like I said before. And you can just, like, delve into it forever with those audio logs that you can find, basically. What was I saying? Yeah, there are more, I'm pretty sure there's more than just, like, the Oric's crown, but it tends to be, like, it's, I'm surprised that I got the same thing. Nice. Skeleton King is going to go down so fast at this rate. What I will do is I'll actually identify the Oric's crown, because it's probably better than mine. It'll be, yeah, look, it's a level 10 one. So it's actually changed a lot this time. So it's got, it has the same intelligence, vitality rolls, and then it changed to life per second instead of life per hit, which I think is a bit better. 90% this time, 5% if I've experienced per kill, that's pretty good, and yeah, so it's better all around. Despite the fact that it was the same one, it's better all around, so let's just use that. And I can actually send that gift to the friend. Whenever you get a gift, it'll only be for people who play the game, obviously, and they're on your friends list. You go here, click on the first one, and you just press X, and you send the gift. It said you found a legendary item for Giovanni 37. You send him. Okay, that's what a goblin looks like on the screen, by the way. Treasure goblin.
I must have a corpse.
Done. Hide breaches. Okay, everyone's dead. Smash. Yeah. Nice. Scribe's Lectern, there's another one.
Returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Ran him through. He means he killed him, basically. Okay, cool. Explored everything there. Let's go this way. It's unfortunate that you can't use,
Take pride in this.
like the corpse stuff to make yourself run faster. When there's no enemies around. Okay, active skill, Siphon Blood. So that's a new one for. Oh no, sorry, it's a rune. Oh no, sorry, it's in the first one. I will look gifted death anyway. Risen mages leave a corpse behind when they die or expire. There's no reason not to. That's awesome. And Siphon Blood. So this one says it generates 15 essence each time damage is dealt, which is about 80% of what I got before, 70 or 80%. Siphon Blood. Siphon the blood from the targeted enemy, dealing 300% weapon damage. So it does more damage, but I think it's only a targeted enemy, so it's only a single enemy. Don't know how I feel about that. I might actually like that a bit better than the other one. Because the other one does AoE damage, but do I really need to do like damage to all of the enemies? If, you know, my other abilities are doing that, may as well just have one powerful single target spell. Basically, you would use this for, oh, but you can't break things, can you? Oh no, you can still break things, you just have to aim a bit better. Okay, so we'll use that. That's really good for like boss attacks. Look at the mages now, how cool they are. Like they look like, well, cool. They have a slightly different tinge to them. I think it's cool. No, I cannot do that. Okay, let's run. Go this way. Actually, let's go down here. Oh, no, let's go here. No, I found the way to go. Okay. I'll quickly explore the rest. I'm so powerful now. All of a sudden, yeah, you get really powerful really quick in this game. Especially if you play on normal. Like I said, put it on a higher difficulty and you're gonna have a very tough time. This game does not pull punches. Like, I remember it took me so long.
I live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
Okay, so the Skeleton King is the guy that he killed, basically. Like, I remember when I played this game, it took me so long to get, like, geared up enough to be able to complete something like Torment 6. It was insane just how hard it was. So to know that it goes all the way up to Torment 13 now is pretty incredible. Okay, so this is an interesting section of the game. All you have to do is kill all the cultists, and because they're stopping this guy from being free, and he is a warrior.
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
Okay, so we have to help him find his gear.
You to this infernal place.
I must slay the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align.
Okay, so he's the warrior. Hang on a sec. Attack. Oh wow, you can access enemy like corpses from down there. That's crazy. Square.
That is not possible.
Nice. So there are 3. Jeez, I hope there's not another one. I just realized because there might be more now. If there's another one, well, I don't know about it yet. There are 3 sort of like mercenaries to help you out in this game. The warrior, and would you believe I cannot remember the other 2. I think one is like a sorceress and the other's a monk or something. I can't remember. There are 3 different characters, but you have to say, oh no, like a rogue or a thief. I remember him. Like, I can't remember the name, but yeah, I think this guy is a Templar essentially. He becomes a Templar, and then the other ones come up later. Anyway, they can help you. They can help you in your quest, and they're pretty good. Like you know, you can give them quite a few items. So warrior stolen items. He's
Warrior of the Templar Order.
Cormac.
If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
If you insist.
Okay, so let's open the chest. Cool. What else we got? Nah, even for the extra defense, I don't care. None of this. None of this. None of this. Okay, I don't really care about the items that I got. So yeah, there are a few different ones, and the thing is, you can actually power them up quite a lot. I can't do that currently because Cormac has just like received his items back. Basically, what we have to do is we kind of have to do like a little quest with him. So in this case, it'll be killing John Dar. Damn, running out of time again. I thought I could get the Skeleton King in this episode. Alright, here's a waypoint. You can find these in most main areas of the game. Man, I really like having these skeletons. And they look like, they're not like sort of small either. They're kind of like big. They've got, you know, gigantic swords in their hands. It's awesome. One thing I should say as well is that it might not be obvious, but as the way the game gives you like items and like drops and stuff, and the reason that, you know, they get better quite quickly, especially right now, is because we're leveling up. And so the item drops kind of level with you. I'll pick that up in just a sec. So the reason the Leoric's Crown, the second one that I got, was much better was because I got it a lot later after the first one. Therefore it was a higher level. Therefore it was better. I can't remember if there's like, I think there's a level cap on them. So hang on, we'll grab the Protection Shrine. Damage taken reduced by 25%. This can be sometimes really useful if you're doing like high level areas when you shouldn't be. This should be John Dar. Or... Oh yeah, he oh damn it, I didn't see it because I went off screen. Oh yeah, it is John Dar. Goodbye, John Dar. You're dead.
The covenant is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve, please forgive me.
And obviously, like, Cormac has his... Oh, you can see this one, maybe.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
And kill. So yeah, the Templar's quest, Cormac, is done.
I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King, but there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Do as you please. Such books do not interest me.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Smack. Okay. The Templar is a fierce melee warrior who wields a shield and one-handed melee weapons. Do you want the Templar to join you? If not, they will travel to town and you can return there to get them at any time. I want to say yes, and the only reason I want to say yes is to see... Alright, excellent. He hasn't got anything, so we're actually going to concentrate on him next time. They took the idea of the mercenaries from the previous game and they really expanded upon it, and these guys can really help you out if you're playing solo. You can't have them when you're playing with more people, but you can have them when you're playing solo, which is really cool. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for episode 4, and we will definitely be able to do the Skeleton King next time. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 4 of Let's Do De Diablo 3 DLC. My name's Ultima456 at the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.